Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet has often been called the greatest love story ever told. But what if Juliet didn't end it all over a man and grab that happy dagger?
Yeah, she lived her life, her best life. The Broadway hit musical and Juliet flips the script, and you can see it now at the Orpheum Theatre in San Francisco. ABC7 Mornings anchor Reggie Key spoke to two of the cast members, Teal, Wicks, and Simone, Webb, to talk about the show.
Teal, Wicks.
Maybe it's not an ending at all. What if she wakes up and decides to just move on?
Since you've been gone, I can't breathe.
First of all, one of my favorite songs of all pop history, Since You've Been Gone. And then put into this show that is a spin-off of Romeo and Juliet, but where the women are centered.
We love it. We love it. Round of applause.
Yeah, Rachel, it's a delight to meet both of you. Welcome back to San Francisco.
Yes.
Rachel, have you been to San Francisco before?
I've never. I'm so happy to be here.
I know.
So you have someone to guide you.
I know.
Right,
It's overwhelming. There's a lot. We need to be here for like an extra month so we can just do all the fun
To really
things.
get into
Yeah.
it. Because, Teal, you were in San Francisco for a good spell, literally.
Yeah.
In Wicked.
Thank you. Good job.
In the sit-down production of Wicked at the Orpheum Theatre, where Juliet is playing.
Yes. Yeah, I am back at the theater. I am back in my same dressing room that I was when I was doing Wicked at the Orpheum. It is not green. It's nice and bright white and fresh paint, so it's nice.
And now you're playing, okay, I need to explain how this all works. Yeah. It's Romeo and Juliet, but it's Anne Juliet.
Right.
And so you're playing Anne Hathaway, not the actress Anne Hathaway, but Shakespeare's wife.
Yes, yes. Anne Hathaway was Shakespeare's wife. That is her real name. And Anne is in our story. It is opening night of William Shakespeare's newest play, Romeo and Juliet. He is there in the theater with all his troupe of actors. I come to support and cheer on. And I suggest, when he's explaining sort of what's going to happen in the play, I suggest an alternate ending where Juliet lives. And I start to co-write this new version with my husband, and I very much decide that Juliet needs to go on an adventure. We need music, we need dancing, and it's just going to be a very fun journey. A second chance at life and love, and that's what we do.
And Rachel plays Juliet.
Hi.
Wow. Okay, you also were on Broadway in this show, and you went on as Juliet many, many times.
Yeah, it was really fun. I loved being able to learn and, you know, kind of like figure out what the vocal demand was of Juliet because I was understudying. But I was on stage every night having a good time and telling Shakespeare's story.
How is the vocal demand? Because these are, you can't mess these songs up because they are like, it's pop canon, right? Like these are, they're all Max Martin songs. So think about Britney Spears, think about Kesha, think about Celine Dion, right?
Ariana Grande,
Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
These are big songs and people have expectations about those songs.
Exactly. Like, you know, the expectation is high, the responsibility is huge, but it's really fun. Once you get in the groove of it, it's a really hard show. It's similar to Elphaba. So like we do basically the same thing. I'm very grateful I get to sit next to an Elphaba.
Right.
But no, it's really, really fun, and it's hard, but it's fun.
It is such a wonderful show to take across the country. Because of the music that is very accessible. People know it. And Romeo and Juliet, everybody knows that story. It's our own story, our own interpretation, but it's an easy access point for a lot of people that maybe don't. We've had a lot of people that have never seen a musical before, and this was their entry point. But the storytelling is very grounded and very real. These characters, we portray them as very real characters, real life circumstances. The beauty of this show is also that everybody is represented. We have so many different types of people on the stage and characters being represented, and it's a great way to bring these stories and some characters that in certain cities and places we've been, they might not experience a lot of these sort of characters in their day-to-day life.
I hear what you're saying. It's coming through loud and clear.
Fall in love with them, and it's such a wonderful. It has been such a gift and a joy to take this show, and they come thinking it's going to be just fun and confetti and bubblegum pop, and it is. But there's also some really honest, deep human emotions that we're dealing with, and it's sort of the surprise gift to everybody that they get to be hopefully changed a little bit.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so I saw Teal Wicks as Elphaba in Wicked, and she's phenomenal.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I mean, and this looks phenomenal too.
It really does.
Gotta check it out.
Okay, to see more interviews like this one, watch ABC7 at 7.